something I love about Rocket League is how unique everyone's playstyle can be. It can really reflect your personality in a way. A lot of players who are younger end up having like really awesome mechanics due to their great reaction times. They've been playing video games overall longer for their life compared to some of us who are a little older, but you know, you start to see that in your ranks. When I think of the stereotypical plat player, I think of someone who's super mechanical but doesn't know what they're doing. And that's actually not the case all the time. Today's replay, we are looking at Revenant Omega, who is a plat 2. They said they were very nervous to send into this replay, but they were literally looking for some rotational tips, as well as maybe some training packs or training regiments that they could work on to develop their skills a little bit. And we're going to see, this is a case of where we actually have a very strong game sense player, but there are some mechanical things that we need to work on. So let's get into it. This will be very instructive. I think it's going to be a lot different. I'm going to be preaching things that I don't normally preach. Overall, he did say something about his kickoffs being a little off. That one was pretty good. He lost the kickoff and went straight back, which I love. I mean, if you lose your kickoff that goes behind you, you should be going back to help your teammate because they are in a 2v1 basically at that point, or at least most of the time. So it goes back. That kickoff was fine. There are some later that we'll see that are a little off, but I think that just comes with practicing in free play your kickoffs a little bit. Overall, you have a good foundation for them. Good positioning here, and then you had the right idea. You attack this ball as it came off the corner here. You are a little late to it, so Bronze Cobra here is going to go and beat you to this. In our ideal world, maybe we're on the wall already playing this away, not letting this happen, but we're just a little hair late to it. So we know Cobra's coming like this, flying at it. So there's only 2 plays that really can happen here, and that's where either Cobra lands on the wall and then hits the ball, or Cobra just hits the ball from his aerial position here, and that ball is going to bounce outwards. I would say the first option is something we are less worried about because we have our teammate who's going to be coming up the wall and can play this away before our opponent can do anything really. The second option is the one we have to play. So you do a good job. You have your car almost lined up ready to go attack this ball as it comes off the wall, which is great. That's in this situation, that's perfect. You just mess up the mechanical part of it, and that's fine. Good to hear. We're ball hawking. Play the ball high off the back wall. Trying to find some boost too. I don't know. I don't love this challenge, right? Our teammate has this side of the field, right? We cut the field into halves based off this middle section of little boost pads. Your teammate has this side of the field. We don't really need to encroach this way until he makes a play, right? And he is out of the play. So we want to be somewhat close to it. So we should be trying to go up this middle portion here, maybe. Get some boosts over here, but then get into this middle portion and get boosts and try to assist somehow. But we don't want to go with low boost and go across and cut him off. Like, he's about to turn and go for this and get a 50, right? Eventually that helps us find boost, but, that's kind of our teammate's ball to go for. I like the idea of the clear, but we are clearing it into people, right? So maybe a dribble would be a better scenario in here, especially since we watched this Galardox guy back off from us as we're about to touch this ball. Maybe it's better just to like dribble it or roll it up the sidewall and try to make a play. We don't want to just punt it forward and not have a follow-up, because that just keeps pressure on orange side. Good bump. Wish you would have hit the boost, but that's okay. After this play, you do a good job getting back in time. A little awkward in the net, but I mean, it works out. You're there. You're ready to help as needed. Teammate has a great job taking this ball up the field, clearing it. Good job. You're really adjusting well to what's happening with the play. You're staying deep, realizing, there's not much here for me. I'm okay with this ball, going for it. Just gotta hit that one a little better is all. So practicing some of those aerials I think is gonna be huge. I'll show you some training packs at the end of the video that I would recommend for you, by the way, Revenant. So here we go. Yeah, we're just being patient, which is fine. Being patient. Let this ball go into our corner. We should do this in a way maybe that we can get the corner boost, right? So I would say, you know, this is fine, right? This, whenever we want to, as we're shadowing, we want to look for a moment where they hit the ball away from them. So that's initial touch. What may have been a better one to be closer to and try to dunk him, especially getting this boost and then dunking him. As he makes his first heavy touch is one of the opportunities we can go for it. But as he goes up the sidewall here, you know, we want to maybe get even deeper because realistically we have 60 boosts. If he hits it out this way, we can turn and go for it. But I feel like they're just going to keep going this way. So kind of widening it out this way more, get this corner boost, and then try to play this around the corner is going to be the play. It's awkward. It's awkward. Especially once we watch him like back off. That's where we've just had more space, wrap around, we'll be able to see everything better. You do a good job though. You defended the net well. I see you like to, when you challenge, you don't flip into the ball. You just single jump and try to cover up as much space as possible, which is good. It allows you to recover faster, but it is good. I don't know why I said but. Good patience. We're just hanging back, waiting for something to happen. Oh, you gotta jump off the wall for this though. We cannot let this, we're giving too much time. So we're doing a great job of hanging back and waiting for stuff to happen, but then we also give up too much time. We need to be attacking this ball as it's coming this way. We need to attack this ball, cut it off, get it to this corner, and get this ball around, right? We can't let this ball just bounce all the way up our back wall and then let it bounce out and then never go for it, right? At some point we have to go. So you need to jump off this back wall and you need to go and get this ball, right? But we kind of let them hang around too much. And this, you did a good job of blocking it on the back end, but like this shouldn't have never gotten to that point. So you do a good job, you hang back, but you just got to learn when to go and when to actually make a play. Teammate has a good solo play here. Red Hood. Let's watch his perspective. You know, a little bit of bumpiness there. But we're gonna have a good counterattack. See, we get the corner boost first, and then he just literally plays it hard off the wall, and it was enough. So it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to do anything crazy. But you know, he was comfortable on the sidewall. It feels like there's a little like uncomfortableness with the walls in your gameplay. And that's something we can work through with just some training packs and free play time and just playing more too. Always, that's going to be the key to anything. If you ever feel slow, feel like you're bad at something, feel like your rotation's bad, feel like you're not good at, you know, game sense, feel like you're not good mechanically, playing the game is the biggest cure for all of that. Good dribble from your teammate, good solo play. So I can say I can say a bunch of things. But playing the game more is always going to help. So yeah, that was one of the kickoffs that were kind of bad. It's fine. Those can be worked on. Those will get better as we play more games. Good here. Love the rotation around. Now we're waiting. Waiting to see. Patient, but maybe almost too patient. At some point, we need to go for this ball, right? It's all cool, like whatever. We can take our time, wait for this ball to get closer to us. But we have to recognize that this guy is coming in hot and he is not going to stop and care that you're here. So eventually, before this guy gets up here and has a play, we need to jump and try to play this to the corner where it'll be safe, and then maybe Red Hood can come in and sweep around and get this for us. Or you play it, or you jump up, play it to the corner, and somehow recover and follow it yourself, you know. But we don't want to just leave this ball forever hang, right? Eventually we have to make a play on it. And it's a little too late because then Cobra has a shot to get in there. Here we go, rotate around. And again, you know, so we gotta cut those off before they get there. This would have been a great play to go up the sidewall, right? We have plenty of time. We could have probably even went up the sidewall and then tried to clear this to the opposite corner, you know, or take a touch and try to cut it back to this corner. There's some options. We just gotta be a little bit more proactive. You're patient, which is good in general, but you're almost too patient. You gotta find times to actually make your move. You're doing it just a hair late, right? And letting things kind of come through too much. Now that was a good clear. Alleviated a lot of pressure. Let's get this boost. Let's get this boost, right? We're already here anyways. I would say at this point we're so close that we're out of the play. Like, we know this guy's gonna hit this and go around the corner. He's not gonna go to the barn. He's not going to the barn, right? This guy's going around the corner. So I mean, at this point, either you're gonna go up the wall too to try to block him, but try not, obviously try not to stay in the corner. You don't want to be in the corner. So either you're gonna drop the wall to block him, do what you do where you kind of circle around and wait. But at that point, if you're gonna circle around and wait, why not just grab this boost quick while he's there and steal the boost and then come back around, or just rotate behind your teammate. So I mean, you have 30 boosts. You can just easily just keep your momentum going, get this boost, and then rotate out and let your teammate go. He was in the midfield waiting for you, I suppose, but I mean, it's the same result at the end of the day, except you'd probably have 100 boosts instead of none. Instead of like, what, 20 at the end of this flip. So, something to think about. You're already there. You might as well grab that boost. Good patience. Let your teammate go. Yeah, we'll cut this off. Very, very patient. And then, we want to attack this ball a little better, right? Like, let's be aggressive here. It really is. You're going to be the first one to this ball. Jump up here and get it. Try to hit it to the middle, Put some pressure on. You just kind of, you're a little too late, and then nothing kind of comes of it. Very good clear. Your clears are very good. And then I love that you're trying to get going. This is exactly what you should be doing. Be fast, get there, But as we come out of this flip, we just need to, as we come out of this flip, we should just, this is an open net, realistically. So, just getting comfortable moving that fast, too. Because we're always patient, you gotta learn when to switch it on and off, right? You gotta be slow at some points, but be fast at another point, right? I feel like that transition to being slow and fast isn't good. You aren't very comfortable with yet. This play, we should never really be turning like this. Like in a circle, trying to go for this ball. When it comes like this, like you have no momentum now. Like you're never going to get to this ball. You've been going this way, now you're going to try to full 180 and change your entire direction. Like, that you're just never going to get to this ball faster than this guy who is already moving this direction, or your teammate who is already moving this direction. You're just better off rotating all the way back towards the net and try to play a shot at this point, because you're in no man's land. They get past your teammate and you're kind of in no man's land. If that would have been an actual shot on net, it would have been pretty bad. Another moment here where we have a lot of time. We don't need to jump an aerial for this. Like, it's fine to jump an aerial for this, especially since the net's wide open. So, firstly, we need to practice shooting consistency, hitting the ball hard, shooting it on net. But also, we have a lot of time where we could probably, get around that and take a dribble instead of just kind of throwing it kind of weakly to the middle of the field, too. So there are options. Good play. Just gotta find a way to get comfortable jumping off that sidewall, We do a lot of work to get this ball kind of where we want it, Find a way to jump off this and then go blast this off their back wall so your teammate has a shot opportunity. Or hit this so it, like, floats to the middle and we let our teammate go. Something like that, right? Or eventually a higher level. We'll air dribble this. We'll flip reset this. There's a lot of things we can do with this ball. Just a little hesitant. And I mean, this is good patience. Like, there's no one's challenging you, so I mean, it's great that you take your time. But we need to, like, have a more effective attack after. We need to have a more effective play that comes from it. You kind of hit it the ball. You flipped into the ball before it touched the ground, right? So if you're not going to let this ball bounce, you're not going to have any power, and it's just going to go roll, basically. So you mistimed the power shot. Also, you probably could have had a dribble here, too. Like a little gentle pop, and then follow it. You can either go for an air dribble or hit the ball past him. There's a lot of things we could have done here. So, you know, that's where, like, I think you really need to work more on shooting consistency and hitting the ball hard from aerial positions versus, you know, rotational stuff. But since we're talking rotational stuff, I'll tell you, this ball is it's a weird ball. We can't really tell what's happening to it right here. But as we get closer, you know, we realize, uh-oh, we're rotating the same way as the ball. It's tough, realistically. Like, this is a tough ball. The general rule of thumb is we always want to rotate behind the ball on the weak side. But this ball's going directly up the middle. So it's awkward when we come around here and then now we gotta try and make a play. I would say these are the only times where I would say following the ball right up the middle with it is the best play, because then at least we can figure out where the ball is actually going to go. Is it going to go to the left? Is it going to go to the right? It'll be the left side of the net, the right side of the net. And then as we follow it, we're going to basically play as the offensive player, kind of. So we're going to wait for this ball to trickle out this way or trickle out this way, and we're going to shoot it like we would any other open net, right? We're going to miss. We're going to shoot it and we're going to hit it to the corner. Or we're going to hit it to this corner, depending on where the ball goes, right? So this is a little bit different play style for defense. Like, we're not actually trying to get into the net and like rotate it out or scoop it out like this. We're going to actually wait and be patient and come like this, like we're an offensive player, and then play it off to the side. We kind of come off to the side too much, and that's where we get this awkwardness where if we were coming directly to the middle, we could have played that to the left, and it would have been fine. So, something to think about. Good sheets. Great positioning. We're just chilling out, waiting to see what happens. Boom, go. And then shooting consistency. That's all that one is. That's an open net. You played it positionally perfectly. That was the perfect positional play of that. You just didn't finish the play mechanically. That's all that is. I know in your Discord message you said you feel like you're behind mechanically from a lot of players at your rank, and I would say that's as a general statement, you're probably right. You know, mechanically there are a lot of things you're behind on, but those are small things that are going to be easy to fix with just playing the game more and with playing the game more and practicing a little bit more and free play and stuff like that. Recovery is a little bad here, right? We need to get back so we don't let them tie it up, tie it up with like 4 seconds left. And then we're going to go to overtime. Great last shot attempt here. You had an opportunity. I think that's a good play on orange side. You actually hit that well. I think you would have scored that if the orange player wasn't there. Yep, obviously, like you said, you just need to work on shoring up that kickoff a little bit more. Then we're going to see some nerves come out here from both sides here. We're going to see some double commits. And they're really not anything you can do. Like, at this point, you're so focused on the ball. Like, how are you supposed to see Red Hood here? Like, Red Hood shouldn't be going for this. He shouldn't. He should be rotating around, waiting for the pass. Like, he could have been around to hit that ball, not get in the way of your shot. Then he plays it to the middle. We just got to find boost here, too. Like, with nerves, everything kind of, we forget to do some smaller, simpler things, right? Like, we technically have 0 boost here. It says 100. It's glitching out. But we got to get on those little boost pad lanes and be getting little boost pads so we don't have 12, now have to go get the 100 from our teammate. Now I think our teammate has low boost, 31. Yeah, he has 7 boosts now because he missed out on that boost too. Yep, we're playing conservative again. Again, you could have got this middle boost pad too. I mean, we're retreating very early, right? There's not a sure counterattack that's coming right back to our net. We have time to get this boost, right? If we're going to be intentional on rotating out after making a play and rotating early, we have time to get big boost pads and then rotate behind our teammate, right? The only times we want to make sure we're getting little boost pads is when, you know, the ball gets taken away from us, and now we have to be like kind of fast and conserve boost at the same time. With this play, you're kind of giving up the ball, right? We're giving it up. We made our play. We're getting out. Go get that middle boost, right? And then, you know, this is a confidence thing. I know your teammate's there, but as you turn aggressively like you're gonna go for it. This ball is pretty far away from Cobra. If we just drive and jump up at this, we're definitely going to beat him to this, especially since his car is technically upside down right now. He is flipping, so he has not even recovered from the flip yet, so we could easily blow this by him. And if your teammate were to tap this past you, I think if he actually were to touch it, it would actually be in a safe spot because he would be able to follow it. And you just recover and turn around, right? But yeah, just be confident. You turn confidently like you're going to go for it. But then you kind of turn back around and now you're out of position. So that last goal is just like, you know, you already turned, just go for it. It's fine. I like your patience with the game, but I think it is also, it also hurts you in a way because you're not quick. You don't quickly get to things as you should. That just comes literally with playing the game more. You just gotta play more, play a bunch, and you will eventually, you know, become way more confident, way more comfortable with those things. There's a lot, I think with the stuff I've talked about, it's gonna help immensely. Some training packs I would probably recommend for you. The Ultimate Warm-Up here from Hinata. Very all-around good training pack. Has a lot of nice different shot angles, aerial play as well. I think your biggest thing that you're lacking right now is your shooting consistency, as well as, you know, just hitting the ball with aerials and other things like that. You have great reads off the wall for the most part when it comes to like being on the ground, but we need to work on wall clears as well. So this wall clears map from Justin, another pack I would probably recommend for you to try out. Just get you more comfortable with the wall, hitting the ball hard off the wall, being fast on the wall, making plays on the wall. And then obviously the last one is the shooting consistency pack from Whey Protein. So another pack, literally all it is taking shots off the ground, and then I think there are some aerial shots in this pack actually. I believe there are. I think, yeah, there's some, you know, this one's more of a shot off the back wall. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of shots here that are gonna be very, very important. You're gonna see them a lot in your games. So hopefully this helps. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you want your replay analyzed, head down to the coaching or the description, go to my Discord, and then go to the coaching section there, and I'll do a whole replay analysis for you as well. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye.